Australia and the way it runs has a stable board of very passionate individuals. We're able to show very visible results, whether it be families who are saving their way out of poverty, the wells, the houses, the cottage industry, the schools. I'll tell you a little more about those, but you can really see what we do. Every dollar that anybody ever donates or has ever donated to Tabitha Australia goes to Cambodia. 100% of all funds donated go to Cambodia, and that is somewhere between unusual and unique in charities around Australia or around the world.
When I first arrived in Cambodia, the vision for Tabitha formed very, very quickly. A lot of the poverty that I encounter are from people who have lost literally everything. Their family, their faith, their homes, their school, their right to work, their right to call themselves by name. And they've lost it not because of what they did, not because of who they are, not because they're good people or bad people, but because someone outside of them, outside forces, decided for them that they were worthless. That became internalized in Cambodia. War does that, genocide does that. It makes people believe that they're not worth anything. How do you turn something like that around? Putting in a system that would threaten even what little sense of faith they would have left in themselves is always very, very dangerous. And right from the outset, I decided that savings was the only way to go. When you go start to save, you actually start to save because you feel good about yourself. You feel that you're worth something. You feel that you have a dream that you want to achieve. And in Cambodia, that capacity to dream has been forgotten, and savings enables that to start again.
Physical act of house building takes around about 2 days, depending on how many houses you build and how many people are in your group. The houses themselves are simple but very practical. They're built from tin and wood and raised about 2 meters or so off the ground, and they provide an extra living space underneath, which is often used for cooking and other daily activities. For the Cambodian people, the house building program means a lot for the individual families. It means that they now have a permanent and secure place of residence, and it means that their possessions are kept safe and they do not have to worry about them being washed away during the monsoon season. On a spiritual level, it is a common belief that they have done something to deserve the treatment that they suffered under the Khmer Rouge regime. For them, the fact that a stranger has flown from another country to help them, someone who they have never met and probably will never meet again, someone who has built their house and expects nothing in return, has a profound sense of meaning that I know I struggle to understand.
Clean water to drink means they're not drinking from water sources that are going to give them dysentery. And clean water for them to wash in means that they're not going to have skin infections, which are very common. And the water, of course, means that they can water their crops, which not only gives them a good source of food, but also an income. If they have water, they can give water to their livestock, which is a food source, but also income.
It's usually the women that weave it, but the men start it. It is a family-orientated domain. The silk is then sewn by women, but those women are then allowed to have an income, they're allowed to feel proud, they're removed from the street often, not always, but often, but they're allowed to be proud of what they do, allowed to be proud of the products that they produce.
The Tabitha Foundation works in collaboration with the local community who provide the land, labour and housing for the teachers, as well as the Cambodian Ministry of Education. But of course, Tabitha rely on donations coming from Australia to fund these schools. I look forward to the next 20 schools being built and them being filled with lots of kids. and I hope that I can inspire more people to contribute to the school building program.